Wrath of the Lich King. Considered by most to be the peak of the World of Warcraft, the expansion that brought the MMO over 12 million active subscribers and brought us face to face with a story and character started in the original Warcraft series, the Lich King, Arthas Menethil. A massively important moment in WoW's history and a pivotal moment in online gaming as a whole. And I wasn't there for it. That's right, I've never played the Wrath of the Lich King content, but today, that changes. Before we get started, I feel like we need to brush up on some unknown history, well, to me at least, and learn about the major events involving Arthas leading up to the Wrath expansion. Without going into massive details, of course, because after all, this is WoW in Order, and not the history of Arthas Menethil told by a person who just looked up all this information 5 minutes ago on the WoW wiki to make it seem like he knows some shit. Part 1. During the events of Warcraft 3, not only was Arthas dealing with an orc uprising, attacks, and raids, but a plague was beginning to spread across the lands of Lordaeron, the Plague of Undeath. The necromancer Kel'Thuzad, at the order of Mal'Ganis, had been infecting granaries with this plague and shipping the grains to nearby settlements. These grains would turn anyone consuming them into the undead. Arthas traveled to Stratholme to confront Mal'Ganis, and when he arrived, found the grains already distributed to the people of Stratholme. Arthas then made the decision to purge the entire city to stop the plague from spreading and to stop Mal'Ganis from claiming more souls for his growing army of undead. Arthas then chased Mal'Ganis to Northrend for one final showdown. During the excursion, however, Arthas began looking for the cursed blade Frostmourne and promised to pay any price to help save his people. With the help of Frostmourne, Arthas was able to defeat Mal'Ganis' army, destroy his base, and finally confront him. Mal'Ganis told Arthas that the voice emitting from Frostmourne was actually that of the Lich King, and when he asked Arthas what it was that it was saying to him, he said that he was being told to kill Mal'Ganis. So, as instructed, Arthas slayed Mal'Ganis, or so he thought. Arthas then fled into the frozen north where he lost what little remained of his sanity. From here, Arthas became the first of the Lich King's Death Knights and was able to raise the slain as undead, which he promptly did to his own men, of course. He returned home to Lordaeron and killed his father with Frostmourne in the throne room while he was sitting on the throne, raised Kel'Thuzad's ghost, nearly completely obliterated Quel'Thalas, helped destroy Dalaran, had a one-on-one battle with Illidan, yes, that Illidan, you are not prepared, to reach the Frozen Throne, all to walk up a giant icy walkway ignoring all of the voices in his head from everyone that he'd ever betrayed ever, to ultimately break free the Helm of Domination, put it on, and become the Lich King. In other words, Arthas is a giant asshole. A very powerful asshole, in control of a massive army of undead, and an ultra-rare horse that can take up to 15 years of grinding to release from his icy grips. Or so I hear. This fucker has to pay for all the pain he has caused. And who better to do it than us? Welcome to the second expansion in the WoW in Order series, and the moment that I, and we, have all been waiting for, the Wrath of the Lich King. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WoW in Order, and if you are new to the series, this is the series where I take all of the World of Warcraft expansions and I play them in order of release using Chromie time in retail. It's a very, very important distinction because at the time of this recording, there is no legitimate way to play the Wrath of the Lich King as it was in 2008, 2009, whichever. But we are about to react to a cinematic that I'm pretty sure that most of us have all already seen. It's pretty fucking iconic, and it would be really hard pressed to find anyone who's played the game for any stretch of time who hasn't seen this cinematic. But we gotta do it anyway, man. The Wrath of the Lich King cinematic, classic as hell. Let's do it.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
Doing the research before going into this expansion as well has helped this feel even more hype. Understanding the gravity of this situation before seeing it actually really helps. Who would have guessed? And just amazing character design, man. Like the Lich King has always looked badass. Like,
I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon of righteousness.
the classic pose.
Remember, our line has always ruled with wisdom and strength. And I know you will show restraint when exercising your great power.
Will he now? It's so fucking sick, man. Now, I will admit that I still do not know the details around this dragon that he is raising, who that is, how that fits into any of this, why he's raised. That I am actually still woefully unaware. But it is a sick visual, man. Like, how badass is that? That's crazy, dude.
But the truest victory, my son, is stirring the hearts of your people. I tell you this, for when my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
Fucking crazy, man. A cinematic that still hits. It's like timeless. It holds up. I mean, it looks great still. The visuals still look amazing. Like the Blizzard cinematic team has always been kind of like the cream of the crop.
The cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
It's so sick. As far as the dragon, as I said, I don't know who he was raising. But I'm sure we'll find out probably pretty quickly. But let's go ahead and go to the character creation screen so we can finally create the character we're going to be going through the expansion with. And if you've been following the series, you know that it's been kind of a while since I've uploaded anything, and I've had a lot of time to think about this. So this might actually be the fastest character creation of all time. So I have had a lot of time to think about what character I'm going to be creating and what class I'm going to be playing in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. I've juggled around quite a bit, and to be honest with you, there was at one point in time I was thinking about doing a human, which would have made me an alliance character. Mostly a horde person. Well, you can see two alliance characters over there anyway. I do play both sides, but I'm mostly a horde person. That being said, I think that I have finally come to the final decision, and I believe for this expansion, we're definitely playing Paladin. I think that has always been the plan from the beginning. Even when I was playing TBC, I always knew that I was going to be a Paladin in this expansion. It just weirdly makes sense. I think we can get some retribution on Arthas being an asshole. But being as I wanted to play a Paladin on the Horde side, the options are kind of slim. I mean, it's kind of slim on both sides, to be honest with you. I wish that more classes could be Paladin. But I think that we are going to go with Tauren. And I think that I'm choosing Tauren purely because I didn't want to create another Blood Elf. Earthen obviously are not available in Wrath of the Lich King, and we are trying to keep it at least a little bit somewhat authentic as much as you can in retail anyway. And yeah, Tauren really is just the only option unless I want to switch over to Alliance. So I think that's what we are going to do. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to pick Paladin as well is if you watched the Burning Crusade playthrough, there was a lot of issues with queue times with dungeons. Obviously, it's very old content. You have to be time walking to play the dungeons as they were. So the levels of trying to find someone who is time walking in TBC who is also the same level or somewhat similar who is wanting to do the same dungeons was insane. But one of the biggest problems I was running into was that there were no tanks or no healers. So I decided pretty quickly that, okay, next expansion, I want to play something where I have all 3 options. So if I'm trying to play a dungeon and there are no tanks, I can be the tank. Or if there's no healers, I can be the healer, and yada yada. So Paladin is the obvious answer. It fits in with the theme. It's just perfect, okay? My biggest beef with Taurens is that I can't get boots. It's fine.
This is fine.
I've come to terms with it. I'm basically forcing myself to come to terms with it. It's fine. It's fine. So we're just going to kind of snap our fingers and you guys can meet who we're going to be for this expansion. Everyone, meet Creamy, the Tauren Horde Paladin that we are going to be going through the entirety of the Wrath of the Lich King expansion content with, and eventually bitch smacking the hell out of Arthas with. Creamy! The level 1 Paladin. Look how badass he looks though, bro. This is going to be a good expansion, man. I can feel it. Guys, the moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. We are about to jump into the Wrath of the Lich King expansion with our boy Creamy. Big Cream, as he was once going to be named, but we'll get to that later, I'm sure. And let's just go, man. Let's go. I'm so ready for this.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief, Garrosh Hellscream, and the beloved Tauren chieftain, Cairn Bloodhoof,
Oh, it's
led
raining?
to a duel that ended in Cairn's death.
Oh, shit.
With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Oh shit. Okay. I forgot that we need to do a little bit of maintenance with the add-ons. It's been a while since I've created a new character. All right, hold on. Okay. I think that everything is set the way that it's supposed to be. It looks good to me, but I'm sure that we'll work out some kinks as we're playing. I will be linking all of the add-ons that I use to be able to do all of this stuff down below, so if you are interested in that, there will be a list there. The main one that we are going to be using, a lifesaver in the Burning Crusade, was BtWQuests. And every expansion has its own kind of plugin for this add-on, but this is going to be a lifesaver, a game changer if you are trying to do all of the quests in an expansion, or to see how all of the quests chain into each other and where those are located. This is a game changer. It's a lifesaver. You definitely need it. A new one that we are going to be using in this expansion is Dialogue UI, just for more immersion. We'll see how it goes. I haven't really used it. If we end up hating it, we'll get rid of it. It's fine. So, with that being said, let's take our first steps into becoming the best paladin of all time. All right, Chief Hawkwind.
Oh.
So this is the dialogue UI. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but this is my first time really using it. So let's see. What you see here is the work of the Quillbore, young one. Year after year, they have encroached on our village. The great cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread the locusts across the land, and now you see the result. My own mother, dead from their savagery. Today, you are of age. Today, you will take up your weapon and fight for the tribe and avenge the Great Mother. Follow the path to the east and find my son, Gruul. He will lead you in our strike against the Quillbore. Follow the path east out of Camp Narash and find Gruul Hawkwind. We'll get all of this for doing that. Quest accepted. The first step, follow the path east out of Camp Narash and find Gruul Hawkwind. On the last expansion, I picked a class that I had never played before. I had never played Mage, and I have played Paladin, but it has been a very long time, and I have no idea how to play Paladin anymore. So this will also be a refresher for a character I already have. Hopefully some stuff will come back to me, but I have never played Ret. which I think we are going to start. I think we're going to start with red. I don't know. We'll see. Gruel, what you got for me?
Greetings.
Welcome to your first true test as a Tauren.
Be careful.
Oh, the XP bar down there is pretty nice. I like that. Behold, Creamy. The very presence of the bristleback is a blight. Nothing is left in their wake but corpses and barren land. Camp Narash could become what we see here in but a few days, unless we stand and fight. This will be your rite of strength, the first ceremony of a Tauren brave. Go into the heart of the thorn snarl and kill bristleback Quillbore, then return to me. We need to kill 6.
Go in peace.
All right. Just any... We only have one move right now. It is Crusader Strike. Pretty banger of a move. It's got like a 6-second cooldown at the moment. Yo, let's go. Level 2. Hell yeah. Oh, we got a new ability here. We got Shield of the Righteous. Slams enemies in front of you. Okay.
Peace, friend.
You fought well, Creamy. We may yet be saved. All right, so we're gonna get some mud, a mud splattering hammer. I love the way that this looks, though. Despite their size, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack ambush can easily overwhelm even the largest Tauren. Many new initiates have taken up arms to defend our home. Some have given their lives, but others have been captured alive. Please find their cages and free them. The battle should keep the Quillbore distracted, and we need to open 4 Quillbore cages, and then we'll get the mud splattering hammer for doing so. We already have the mud splattering hammer. Oh, it's a 2-hand. I see. So the one that we have currently is a 2-hand. We're going to be... If we do that, we're going to lose Shield of the Righteous. So let's not do that. Where are these cages? There they are. Damn, he booked it out of there. Right, let's get all 4 of these. You know, I've actually never played the beginning of the Tauren experience here. My first time ever playing, I did Exile's Reach, so I've never played the beginning Tauren experience in retail anyway. I've played it in Classic, but I've never played it in retail. It's different. It is different. It's definitely not the same.
Hail.
Thanks to you, our people are free to fight for our home. Oh, we're gonna get some boots. Yo, let's go. We've struck a great blow against the Quillbore here. I will stay here and hold the line, but you need to move on. Seek Addons Thunderhorn. She has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback.
Farewell.
Okay. We've learned a new move here. Judgment. Judges the target, dealing 15 holy damage. Okay.
Peace, friend.
More trials lay ahead, Creamy. I hope you're prepared.
We shall meet again.
All right, we got 2 here. It is my role to test our young initiates on the ways of the hunt, and that hasn't changed. Today, the Quillbore are our prey.
Winds be active.
Okay. One of the first lessons you should learn, Creamy, is to never underestimate your prey. While we were distracted by the attack on Camp Narash, more of the bristlebacks swept in unnoticed and stole a cache of our rifles. You can see them to the south now, filling the air with lead. This is your rite of courage. Brave the hail of gunfire, hunt the bristleback gun thieves, and bring back our rifles. We need 7 of those.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Knowing the ways of your prey is another aspect of the hunt. In the lands they come from, Quillbore live in the shade and protection of huge thorned roots. When they move, their shamans seed and grow new roots for them to live in. These thorns mar the land and choke out other life, turning the earth around them barren. Go to the south and stop these thorn callers before they have a chance to continue. And we're going to get some wrists
Walk
for doing that.
mother.
Oh, they're not even interested in attacking me, weirdly. That's really odd, actually. Damn! Smack the shit out of him. It's weird these guys don't just attack on sight. Oh, I see. So, Shield of the Righteous needs 3 holy power. Eventually, some of this is probably going to come back to me. I feel like once we go over to Prot, it'll become a little bit more familiar, hopefully. The drop rates have been hella amazing so far, so that's cool. Alright, and then we need Thorn Collars slain. Ah, there they are. Level 4 already. Oh my god, we skipped a level. I'm out. I hit the wrong... Okay, so Flash of Light is a heal. Okay. Quickly heal a friendly target. We'll put this over here for now. Can we target ourselves? Sure can. Okay.
I need to get
Having a healing ability is going to be such a game changer, I think. One more Thorn Collar and we shall be done. Having Shield of the Righteous on 3 feels wrong. I don't know what it is, but... Oh, I just also really... Yeah, my Warband is actually causing me to have a 25% XP buff. Oh, shit. And WoW's anniversary is happening right now, so I'm also getting a 10% experience buff. So I guess I'm getting a... Oh, there's a 30... there's a 35% XP buff on me right now, which would also explain why I've done, like, 3 quests, and I'm level 4. Alright.
How may I aid you?
So this is going to go by a lot quicker than I'm anticipating.
Farewell.
There's your stolen rifles. Well done, Creamy. Respect your prey and the danger it carries, but never fear it. In fear, you become prey yourself. That's solid advice, actually. With the corruptors slain, the Earth Mother will mend her own wounds in due time. The roots are not meant to thrive here and will wither. Balance will return. Alright, let's check out our new gear here. So we got some boots. Too bad we'll never fucking see them. Okay, alright, yeah, our little ankle bracelets. Love it, love it. It's just a darker ankle bracelet, I love it. And then some wrists, which, oh, we actually do see, because we aren't, yeah, we're not wearing any gloves right now, so. Okay.
What brings you here?
The battle boars. There are more threats to be dealt with here. The bristleback are taming wild boars to be used against us. These armored battle boars have been abused beyond hope of recovery. They must be put down for our safety and their peace. Go to the pens to the south and slay them, Creamy. Return to me afterwards, and then we'll get a belt for that.
We shall meet again. Farewell.
And we must do more than simply hunt boars here. The eyesore that has been left upon the land must be purged. To give them a wild thirst for blood, the battle boars are force-fed raw flesh. Take this torch and use it to burn the troughs of meat and gore to cinders. There's a trough of gore somewhere?
That's metal.
That is intense. Okay, so we have a torch here to use. What the hell was that? the hell was that? So we got armored battle boars. Dude, this would be a sick-ass mount too. Are there battle boar mounts? Okay, let's just do this. Hammer of Justice stuns the target for 6 seconds. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, we got a cloak? Ancestral cloak. Nice. Wow, we don't have that item. That's kind of wild. Oh, we need 10 of these slain. All right, let's... Let's see what we got here. I can hear the comments now already.
This is nothing like Wrath. Fighting 5 battle boars would have been the hardest fight of your life.
Which is very true, but you know what? Here we are. Okay, so here's the troughs. Here we go. There we go. Damn, I caught them on fire too. Fuck you guys.
You wish
We
to
have
speak?
done as you've
May
asked.
the eternal sun shine upon
Let's
you.
get our belt. You've not only wiped the boar's pens clean, but put a stop to a horrible desecration. Well done.
We shall.
All right, we have another quest. Chief Squealer Thornmantle leads these Quillbore. It was he that set upon Great Mother Hawkwind and took her life, leading the attack on Camp Narash. He fled and hid afterwards, but we found him. He lurks to the west within his foul den of thorns, fending off any braves we send in after him. You've proven yourself as a brave defender of our people. Kill Thornmantle and bring his mane back to Chief Hawkwind in honor of our Great Mother. And we'll get a bag of thorns for that.
Farewell.
Oh, it's a 6-slot bag. Hell yeah, we need that. So I can say the only thing I don't like about the dialogue UI so far is that when something happens while I'm turning in a quest, it just doesn't, like, we hear the fanfare, but we don't see it. So I'm level 6 and I didn't even know, you know? It feels like we're skipping levels, although we do have a massive buff on us that... Wait, can we turn the buffs off? No. No, we cannot. Because I would have. I absolutely would have. Yo, the Thorn Guards look sick. Oh, we got Consecration already? Oh, let's go. Chief Squealer Thornmantle. Boy, oh boy. That was the easiest fight of my life. Holy shit.
What brings
Have you completed your trials, young one? I have.
May the eternal
Chief
sun
Hawkwind holds the
shine
mane of
upon
Thornmantle over his head. The chief of the Bristleback is slain. Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit has been avenged.
we.
Beautiful. The camp is safe and the Quillbore driven off. All thanks to you, young one. You have my personal thanks for what you have done for my mother, my son, and for all of us. It is now time to put Great Mother Hawkwind to rest. Lay the final offering at her feet, Creamy, and we will say our goodbyes.
Be careful.
Earth Mother, into your arms we give one of our own. She is Yunoa Hawkwind, my mother and Great Mother to us all. May her spirit fly to you swiftly, may the winds carry her gently, and the grass whisper her name. Watch over her as she watched over us. Let her look down on us with joy through the eternal gaze of Anshi and Musha. For we are all born of you and shall all return to you.
That's beautiful, man.
Greetings.
There is balance in all things. As Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit takes its final journey, you will begin your first.
Go in.
Today, you have undertaken a rite of passage far more difficult than we ask most of our youths. Be proud. Now it is time for you to continue on your journey. To the west, beyond our burial ground, you will find a path winding up the Mesa. Follow it to the top and speak with Dayami Windsoar. Walk with the Earth Mother, friend. You will always be welcome here.
We shall
Right.
meet again.
Okay, we need to go in this direction all the way up there. God, we are most of the way through level 6 already, dude. We're going to be out of here so fast. We have 4 more levels, probably 3 more quests, and we'll be able to get into Chromie time. I mean, look at that view, man. Especially with the rain and everything. I mean, like, come on. Dayami.
Peace, friend.
If you are prepared to leave Camp Narash behind, I will help call the spirits to guide you onwards. Yes.
We shall meet again.
Look, Creamy, the rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you, our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need, a peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. Your journey will take you far beyond her sheltering arms, to the farthest and cruelest regions of this world and beyond. Below us is Bloodhoof Village. The first step on your true path begins now. Drink deep of the water of vision and let the spirits guide you onward.
Go
Yeah.
in peace.
Let's drink. Whoa. Okay. Bloodhoof Village. It's a lot of quests here. Too bad I'm not gonna play them all. There's no fucking way, man. The moment I turn that, we're gonna be like halfway through level 7.
How may I aid you?
Bane Bloodhoof, our high chieftain, once stood on this very spot and watched over this village named for his tribe. Right of the Winds.
Careful. Goodbye.
Boom.
Go in peace.
Level 7. And we're, yeah, almost a quarter through level 7. So we have Word of Glory. That is a heal, I believe. I'm really going to have to look at my other paladin to see where I'm putting these.
Well met.
All right.
Ancestors.
Sharing the land. Creamy. There are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as our elders have. Yet there is one that I would ask you to seek. It will give you some sense of how terrible, if left unchecked, even a small threat can be to the land. Palemane Gnolls have settled in the south of Bloodhoof and in a cave to the west. They disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore unbridled. Words are no longer the answer. Kill 15 Palemane Gnolls, then return to Amo Thunderhorn. Okay.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna get a cloak for that.
Go in peace.
You may have heard of the Venture Company. They are a goblin cartel, something like a tribe. While one of these cartels has joined us in the Horde, the Venture Company is loyal only to greed. These greedy goblins and their workers have tried to exploit the resources of Mulgore before, to little success. One of our outrunners, Morin Cloudstalker, has gone to check the remains of one of the goblin caravans. If you wish to help him, follow the road out of the village to the east. Sure.
Be careful.
I will say that Tauren names are a hell of a lot easier to say than Blood Elf names. A lot less consonants and apostrophes. Look at all the Kodos!
What brings you here? Farewell.
Kodo mounts. Requires level 10, and obviously we already know all of these Kodos because Tauren main. Kyle the Frenzied? Kyle, what are you doing? We're gonna go turn in this Find Morin Cloudstrider. Cloudstalker. I literally just said these names are easier to read. Holy shit. What is wrong with me, dude? Let's see what he needs. It's probably gonna take us farther away from the village. Well met. If Amo has already explained the minor quibbles of what kind of goblin will be driving from our lands, let's get to work.
Ancestors watch over you.
All right. A few days ago, we found a Ventrico caravan traveling under guard on the northern shore of Stone Bull Lake. We'd lost 2 of our number in an earlier battle, so we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. We left their supply crates thinking that our torches would destroy anything of value, but given that Ventrico salvagers have been spotted near the burned wagons, maybe we were wrong. Perhaps you go to the caravan and examine the contents of the crates. It wants me to examine the contents of a supply crate at the ravaged caravan. Yes. How far away is this caravan? Pretty damn far away, actually. Wow, okay. Flatland Cougar. There's a joke there somewhere, I'm sure. Ventrico, Laborer, and Taskmaster. Alright, what do we got? Oh, here we go. Okay. All sides of the crate are stamped with the sign of the Ventrico Mining Division. Notes printed carefully on the side of the carton indicate that the contents are due to the processing at one of their central plants. Are due for processing. Prying open the lid reveals a tightly packed assortment of ore and minerals, more evidence of the Ventrico's mining operation in Mulgore. On the top of the ore and minerals, you remove a tightly bound sheaf of paper. Up in the foothills to the east, you can barely hear the sounds of work. You see smoke rising from a large fire. Return the Ventrico documents to Morin. Where's the huge fire they're talking about? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, are they blasting for ore? That has to be what that sound is. Has to be. So let's go turn this in, and we're going to go do the Pale-Mane Knolls as well. 15 of those. It's quite a bit.
Greetings.
Hail, Creamy. I don't think it's ever going to get old. Have you learned anything new about the Ventrico's plans and operations in our homeland? If they plan to exploit our lands as they have others, the Outrunners will be quick to put an end to it.
Goodbye.
It does indeed appear that the Ventrico is attempting to rob us of our natural resources. It is good to know this is true, and now it seems we must do something about it.
Go in peace.
All right. Before we do this, let's go kill those gnolls and see where we're at before we start doing Ventrico stuff. Archaea? Hey, it's a rare spawn. Hey, wait.
I'm gonna get you.
Let's go, dude. Level 8, and we got a bag. Small blue pouch, 6 more slots. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Pale-Mane Skinner, Pale-Mane Poachers. We're not even gonna need consecration. $15 is a lot. Snaggle Spear, it's another rare.
I need to get closer.
We'll get to him in a minute. Maybe we'll finish off the quest with him.
out of light.
Oh shit, oh shit. Bit off a little more than I could chew. I didn't know these guys hit that hard. Holy shit. Oh, I'm in trouble. What am I doing? Oh, wasted that. Yeah, I need to be a little bit more careful, man. I keep forgetting that I'm low level. Can't just pull everything. And let's go kill Snaggle Spear here, though. Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Let's go back to the village, turn this in. We should be almost level 9 at that point. Man, we are not going to spend a lot of time here at all. I really did not take into account the warband stuff and the 10% XP buff during the anniversary. Definitely did not put that into account. Creamy, it is good you've taken the task seriously. Respect of the land and its creatures is important. Death and life are a circle, a necessity. One cannot exist without the other. Take time to ponder this and do well to never forget it. Until recently, a group of dwarves intruded on our lands to the west, carving the earth apart senselessly to search for treasure. When the very earth itself tore apart, the spirits of the land they had abused rose up and took their revenge. Oh shit. The agitated earth spirits still roam the former dig site, Creamy. We must offer them appeasement. Take this drum with you to the west and play to the spirits. The rhythm may calm their fury and confusion. Interesting. Goodbye. Okay, we have a drum. We're gonna go play the drums, dude. Don't worry about it. It'll be alright. Drum of the Soothed Earth. You know what? Let's pick up a... Let's see. Poison water. Our sacred wells have been tainted, and I will need your help to fix this. To cleanse each well, I must create a cleansing totem. Then you must bring the totem to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. First, we will create a cleansing totem for the Winterhoof water well. To do this, the land must offer its aid. Hunt prairie wolves for their paws and adult plain shredders for their talons. They are to the southwest. Okay. Alright, so we have the spirits calmed very far away. And then we can do the wolf paws and the plain strider talons kind of all around us. So let's head out west a little bit. Maybe we can get some of these wolf paws and talons while we're on our way to calm the spirits. We're going to play the drums for the fucking spirits to calm them. We got the fishing trainer over here. Can we even pick that up? Can we do professions yet?
Peace, friend.
We can. All right. All right, and we are going to be doing Northrend fishing.
Farewell.
Oh, we got a leg up on that before we even get to Northrend, so... We don't have a fishing pole. I'm sure we'll find one of those. All right, let's just cross the water here. Dude, the water here looks sick. It's like really clear. Nice. All right, there's the plain strider. I wonder if the drop rate's going to be pretty high. Yeah, I think that the drop rates are going to really dramatically be worse when we get into the Wrath stuff. But for now, let's enjoy the fact that when I kill something and it drops something, it drops it immediately. 2 more paws, 1 more talon. All right, now let's go play the drums for those restless spirits. I don't know why that's so damn funny to me. It's just like, all right, yeah, the earth cracked open and these spirits came up and they're all perturbed, basically. So you go there, you're just like that's supposed to be all like, ah, yes. I always forget how fucking big this section of Kalimdor is. So sections like this are where I first started playing the game as a Tauren main. I always forget how big, like Mulgore, Durotar, the Barons, like that. It's like a tiny section of Kalimdor, and it fucking never ends. It's like an endless area. It's kind of wild. Oh, speaking of wild, isn't that the wild hammer symbol? We're just throwing drums at them. We're not really... The spirit is displeased and attacks. Oh no. We chill? Alright, that one's chill. I didn't know there was a chance of failure. Maybe that was my fault for not paying attention to the spirit. Yeah, so the dwarves are here, probably mining. I see them dead here. That was also probably explained in the quest text, which I clearly paid attention to 100%. Classic me. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's make this giant trek back to the village. All right, just reached level 9, man. We are basically a few quests away from starting the Wrath stuff. Okay, we just got Hand of Reckoning. Commands the attention of an enemy target, forcing them to attack you. Okay, that's our taunt. I love it.
It's too far away.
Okay, what's the range on this? Pretty far, actually. Not bad. Should probably get in the habit of taunting. I would assume. It's an 8-second cooldown. Pretty far taunt, though. Alright, we got 2 quests to turn in here. We'll do Thunderhorns last, because he's really like the main part of this quest here. But we did get those pieces to make that totem for you.
May the eternal sun shine now.
Oh, I've crafted the totem to cleanse the Winterhoof water well. Now you must take it to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. The well is to the southeast, but be warned, whoever did this may still be there, lying in wait. Okay.
Ancestors watch over you.
And that is not that far southwest, or southeast, so yeah, we'll go do that. Ooh, here we go. Okay, here we go. The way that we compare items is kind of weird. But I see it now. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. And then we have a tomahawk as well. +9 item level. +9 item level. +4 armor. That's probably more beneficial. So let's do that.
Ancestors watch over you.
Cleansing totem. So let's put our new chest piece on. Real basic. Nice brown color. And let's go cleanse that well. Oh, so it was these Grim Totem guys. Alright, so let's do this ritual here. return to Mull Thunderhorn at the Bloodhoof Village. Not a problem. All right, Mull. How much experience you got for us? You think we'll level up on this one?
The winds guide you.
There's a good possibility, actually. We'll get our legs here.
Go.
Very close. We're like very close. There is more work to be done. We must create a new totem to cleanse the Thunderhorn well. You must gather the claws of the predators of the Mulgore Plains, hunt prairie stalkers for their stalker claws, and flatland cougars for their cougar claws. Then return to me. You will find the prairie stalkers and flatland cougars to the east and the west. We need 6 of each.
We shall meet again.
Let's put on our legs here. Matching brown legs to go with our new chest piece. All right, so we need cougars and stalkers. The cougars we've seen. Yeah. I don't know what the stalkers are, though. Are they the wolves, but not the wolves? Maybe, oh, there's a stalker. Yep, they are. It is the wolves. Wonder if we could corral these a little bit. Dude, they got a, oh my god. Giant jump. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, perfect. I was actually about to say, if there's a stalker and a cougar right next to each other, that would be very, very helpful. Boom! There we go.
The Dragon Isles have awakened and beckon the Dragonflight's home.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing any of that.
Meet me in Orgrimmar.
Oh,
where I am
Abyssian.
about
Listen,
to
man,
present
we
the
are
aspects
way, way ahead of ourselves at this point. All right, so we can have mounts. Oh my god, what just happened? What the hell just happened? We can sense undead now. Divine Shield. What is this? Grants immunity to all damage, harmful effect, knockbacks, and force movement effects for 8 seconds. Cannot be used if you have forbearance. Causes forbearance for 30 seconds. Immunity to all damage. Jesus. Okay. Sense undead. Shows the location of all nearby undead on the mini-map until canceled. Okay, that seems like not a very important thing, so that'll do there. Alright, and we do have some specializations to take care of. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, it's just going to yell at me until I do that, so let's go turn in this quest. I'm going to abandon the Dragon Isles await, because that's not what we're doing. I understand why it does that, but I got to be honest with you, man. Those quests are super annoying. The other one that's hella annoying is the one in Dalaran. Anytime you have to go to Dalaran to do anything, it's like, go talk to Archmage Khadgar. And you're like, I don't want to, man. I don't want to. But once again, that's way, way ahead of where we're at. Future problems for a future time. All right, Creamy, do you have the claws I sent? Yes. Thank you, Creamy. The purity with which these beasts hunt is vital in the creation of the next cleansing totem.
Ancestors.
And then we are actually going to decline this. The totem is made, Creamy. All right, we have reached level 10 in probably record time. Was not aware of the buffs that were going on at the moment. Terrible time to start. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. However, we now have combat specializations and the talent trees are unlocked. So once again, I chose Paladin because I have access to all 3 roles. Anytime that we're having an issue getting into a dungeon, if we just need a tank, I'll fucking tank it, I guess, which is going to be terrifying, but that's a future me issue. I've never played Ret Paladin. I've actually played Prot Paladin, but never really tanked dungeons or anything. I just kind of played it solo a very long time ago. So I think that we're going to start with Prot, actually, just to kind of get back into the swing of things. So that way, if I do have to tank dungeons, I will be in the know on how to play that class. So we are going to start with Prot and then kind of go from there. Hopefully we never have to run into the situation where I have to be a healer, because I've never healed anything other than, you know, a few spells to myself here and there, and definitely not in any dungeons or instance content. So let's see what we have here. Emits dazzling light in all directions, blinding enemies within 10 yards. That's really nice for the moment. Although, you know, we got to get used to the blinding light. I think that blinding light's really important to tanking. Or at the very least, it used to be, so I hear. So let's put that over here. What does that look like? Okay, it's a minute 30 cooldown too, so we'll have to put that into rotation at very opportune times. Okay, so let's get our mount situated here. As I said, we are going to do a Kodo. Which Kodo are we going to be doing, though? Oh, and this is going to be our, oh, yeah, let's just do this. The Sunwalker Kodo is the Paladin, Tauren Kodo. Hell yeah, I was not even aware that we had this. Dude, I haven't used a Kodo in so long. Ah, look at him. All right, let's get our asses to Orgrimmar. That is quite the trek. Is there easy? No, there's no easy way to get to Orgrimmar. We don't have any portals. There's no portals here. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. All right, it's time to make the giant trek from Mulgore to Orgrimmar. I'll see you guys there. Okay, Orgrimmar in the distance. So let's go see Chromie and start our adventure to Northrend, man. All right, Chromie, you know what to do. Select a timeline. All right, so let's do Fall of the Lich King. From atop his frozen throne in the icy wastes of Northrend, the Lich King prepares his undead scourge for a war that will extinguish all life on Azeroth. Answer the call of the Argent Crusade and end the Lich King's reign.
Do not exercise restraint when showing your great power to the Scourge.
Wrath of the Lich King to Northrend. All right, take a Zeppelin to Northrend. Which Zeppelin goes to North? Which one? Borean Tundra Zeppelin. Here we go. Oh, shit. All right, gotta get on our Kodo, though. Let's go, dude. The Zeppelin to the Borean Tundra. Oh, here we go, dude. Northrend, here it is. Wrath of the Lich King to Northrend. Yo! All right, guys, here we are.